Okay, so to do it with locks, I've made a little slip knot on the end of this. I'm going to just start warping up this first pass. So you go on 4 rounds, right? Like 1, 2, 3, and then you weave for the 4th. So what we're going to do is warp this up. Like so. So the first one, good grief, this is going to take forever. Let me just tell you that right now. Cracks me up that Kristen says the Zoom loom is not very Zoom. And really, I'm sorry to say, it's, certainly faster than knitting and crocheting, but it does take some time. Okay, so now that you've got that first layout there, I'm just going to take some locks and kind of spread them out. See, you'll have to bear with me, my camera's in my bra. We have professional setups here at Trishy Spins. Okay. If my dogs start barking, I apologize for that. Let's see. This is even a little bit of hand spun there. So I'm just laying these out. No real rhyme or reason. I'm just putting them on across. Okay. What I love about doing it this way is that, when you don't have the spin in the fiber, it leaves them nice and soft. So, okay. Now I'm going to go through this second warp. And again, just like normal. Hope you guys are able to see all this in frame. If you don't, I don't have a, what do you call that thing? A tripod. And now for the third, for the third pass, I switched to a different color. And you'll see why in just a minute. I'm going to cut this one off. And I'm going to start the orange one. Now, I'm going to have it start in where that arrow is. And the thing is that I'm going to do that helps lock it in is I'm going to tie these in a knot around that corner. Here we go, taking a million years to get her done. Okay, so now that's on, and now I am just going to do this third warp. Again, sorry if it's not in the picture. Okay, I really gotta get a tripod or something, because otherwise you guys are never gonna see any of this, are ya? Okay. Now, the next thing that we do, sorry for the dog bark, is I'm just gonna cut this. Rambo, no. No. And then I'm going to join this one back on. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, since the next round is weaving, is I'm going to what am I gonna do? See, you guys, this is why I don't do this video tutorial stuff, because I don't even remember what I did in that other video. Because I need to weave it. What the heck? Okay, so, but I also need to, okay, get it together, Trisha. Get it together. All right. So this is where you wrap it like 5 times or whatever. For having the length you need. Oh my gosh. Okay. Put that in. No barking. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, I don't do the full 5 because I think it only takes 4 being done. So I usually do about 4.5 wraps around instead of that full 5 wraps. And now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to thread my needle, and I'm going to get that first weave down. So go under, over, over, under, over, under, over, under, over. Now, again, here's why I am doing it in the different color threads, is because now I know the orange ones see, I can't talk and move at the same time. Good grief. Okay, so by having those be different talk and move, get it together, Trishy, get it together. By having the 2 that are going this way be different colors, I can see what I'm doing easier. I know which thread to grab for. Now, so remember, we didn't have these connected, so I can pull this black thread that we just wove through all the way through, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing it to the edge, and then what I'm going to do here again is tie this corner. Around those, oh grief. And if you don't do a proper knot, it's just going to keep tightening, and so you got to do that right over left, left over right bit, so that it, you know, makes a decent knot. Having issues. I don't know why. Hey, you guys, I am a hot mess. You don't want any of my kind of tutorials, let me tell you. So, okay, so I'm doing left over right, and now right over left. I know that a lot of you know, knitters and crocheters don't want knots in their work. Quite frankly, I don't give a care in the world if there's a knot in it. This is just going to be way too many squares and way too much stuff to worry about a knot here and a knot there. Okay, let's see, where am I at here? Okay, so again, now I just pick up the black strings, push down the orange ones, and then go all the way across. I don't know if you can see. Oh, see? Pick up the black one. And now I'm going through some of these locks because I think that going through the actual fibers in the lock also helps lock it in. See what I'm saying? So by having those two different warp threads in that first pass and that third pass, it lets me really, why am I knotted here? Okay, let's try this again. Shall we pull it here? Okay, now we're in business. Sheesh. Guys, one of my locks fell out. And I want it to be in there, so I'm just gonna try and shove it in. Just shove it in there. We'll make it work, right? Yeah, we'll make it work. It's not a big deal. It's a 4-inch square of scraps and crochet cotton and locks, and just not a big deal. All right, so see, again, I'm lifting up the black threads from round 1 and pushing down the orange ones in round 3, and meanwhile I am needling through all of the fibers in the locks so that it's not only sandwiched in between the warp threads, but it also is kind of sewn in there for that little bit of extra stability. So I'm going to do one more round here, and then I'm going to stop, and I will pick back up with you once this is completely woven so that you can see the reveal. Okay, so I have finished weaving all the way through, and I am going to now pop this off for the reveal. I don't know why, but this is always my favorite part, even though it still looks the same, but the way it pulls in really kind of brings it together. So there's the square. There's the other side. Isn't that cool? So it's got all these locks stitched in, and it's really soft. Like, it doesn't lose the handle. That you can use high micron fleece, and it still keeps that super soft handle. So I am really excited about these squares. I might try to see if what it's like using a thicker yarn both ways instead of crochet cotton, and see what it's like. But yep, that's how to do a lock pin square with locks.